Good, magical day, and welcome to Awakening the Universe. Your life is a culmination of your dominant thoughts. Take a look around. Take a look around you. Take a look at your life. Like, seriously, stop what you're doing. Take a look. What do you see? You see chaos. You see calm. You see lack. You see overflow, tension, ease, or joy, heaviness, survival mode. Whatever is in front of you is the result of your dominant thoughts from 5 minutes ago, yesterday, last week, last month, last year, 10 years ago. But that's the good news. That's your thoughts, right? If your thoughts are controlling what you're experiencing right now, those past thoughts, and your current thoughts are experiencing what you're experiencing today, and that's going to give you what you're going to experience tomorrow, that means it's changeable, right? You can fix it. Fix it, right? You can certainly change it. You can certainly shift it. You can certainly change the identity of you that created that. You keep trying to change the circumstances in order to change the circumstances. You have to change the identity, right? You can't keep chasing outcomes while you're dragging around that same old identity, right? That identity was formed in childhood by your parents, your grandparents, teachers. It was formed by their words, their silence, their approval or their lack of it, the consistency or the chaos. Some of it was loving, some of it missed the mark, and some of it hurt, some of it was downright abusive. Was it their fault? Yeah. However, once you see it, once you know where it came from, I think the responsibility to shift it falls on you, not on them. Because what they've done is already done, right? They're not going to undo it. You have to undo it. All of that falls on you. So, I don't think that you heal the past by replaying it. I think you heal the past by forgiving it. And forgiveness isn't approval, right? I feel like it's more like a release. It lets them go and lets you go. It gives you freedom, right? Forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. It's not for the other person, the person that hurts you or didn't give you the love that you thought you needed. And so you get to forgive them, forgive yourself, and forgive the situation. It no longer gets to run your life. So in order to change, if you don't like what you're seeing, right? In order to change it, you got to change the identity. You got to change the way that you identify with yourself. And you don't have to wait for some New Year's resolution. You don't have to wait until you set yourself up for failure. You just have to take a look at it, breathe into it, and decide to shift, decide to change. Take a look at it in small steps, you know? I mean, it took you however old you are, right? And for me, I'm 57, right? And it took that long to get to this point, to create this person, you know, and this behavior, and the lack or the not enough, the anger. It took all those years to create that. And it's going to take a minute to get through it, right? To shift it. It doesn't happen in an instant unless you're just damn good at it, right? Unless you're just damn good at releasing all the shit, you know, that's been programmed into you over the years, you know. For me, it's a little more difficult to release all that shit, you know. You don't need permission to do it. You don't need perfect clarity. You just got to start. You got to decide. Decide that you're going to do it, you know. You can't chase it. I don't think you're going to chase it with the same identity that it came into. You don't heal the past by replaying it over and over in your head or doing that blame game, you know. You heal it by changing how it lives inside you. Yeah. Changing how it lives inside you, you know. And it isn't about pretending. It's about alignment. Your thoughts create emotions. The emotions influence your behavior. Your behavior reinforces your identity. And your identity shapes outcomes. So it's a loop. And you can interrupt it at the level of thought. You can interrupt the loop at the level of thought. When the thought comes, change it. When you notice the pattern, it's your responsibility to shift it. You don't have to keep going on it, you know. You don't have to keep it rolling, you know. It's just like emotions, you know. When we get upset, you know, if we just hang out for about 7 seconds, it passes. But what we do is we fuel it. We throw some gasoline on that motherfucker, right? And just like, and that's what I do anyway. I don't know about anybody else, but I tend to throw some fuel on it, and it just goes from this little tiny spark to like fucking inferno, right? And instead of just letting it go, we just fuel it, and we keep the drama going. We keep the whatever it is. We have a situation happen. And I noticed myself doing it just the other day, by the way. We had a situation happen with my son and his best friend, and I noticed myself asking about it. Instead of letting it go, I asked my friend, who is my son's best friend's dad, about it, to keep it going, I guess. I noticed it. Instead of just letting it the fuck go, I just continued to let it be alive within me. And it's just every repeated thought is a brick. And every belief is a blueprint. Wow. Yeah. Question those thoughts. Question the thoughts that drain you, right? Challenge those stories that keep you small. Place those old identities that no longer serve. Because you can't keep it and expect to have a new life. Einstein says you can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result, right? Because that's the definition of insanity. So I don't think you're broken. I don't think I'm broken. I don't think I'm behind and you're not behind. I don't think we're stuck. I think we just simply rerun programs over and over. But those programs can be rewritten. They can be overwritten, just like on a computer. You could override those old programs with a new program. You can wipe the whole damn thing clean. Start all over again. You may say that's not possible. But I say it is. I think it is possible. Anything's possible, right? Because the mind is powerful, right? We get to choose. We get to choose the life we live. We create it with our thoughts. We absolutely do. So you can start now. You can stay present in this now moment. You can stop abandoning yourself. Stand in it. Stand in your power. Stand up for who you are, who you came here to be. When you do that, start shifting those thoughts, shifting those powers. Shifting that identity. Makes a big difference. You do that, and I believe and declare that your life will follow. Absolutely. So, if you stayed with me this long, I appreciate you. If you feel guided, check out awakeningtheuniverse.com. Got blog posts on there. I post a few times a week. Sometimes I post every day. If something's on my mind, I post it. I write about it. Some of it's long, some of it's short. you feel guided, check it out. If you feel guided even further, make a donation. It's tax deductible if you want to do that. We are a church, nonprofit organization. Take it off on your taxes. So I appreciate you joining me. Thank you.